I'm Tom, this is Priscilla, and we've been married 30 years.
Our main thing is to be able to keep going to all the games and all the activities of all the grandkids and, staying young and being able to dance at their wedding in the future. Well, before 60 up, I would go to the gym over the years, and I'd always end up hurting my back, even when I would have a trainer. And I just don't like the gym scene. I just gave up on going to the gym, and I never wanted to go to the gym again. I don't think the gym is geared toward my problems, my age. I think that the trainers don't really understand the scoliosis that I have. I just mainly wanted to stay strong enough that I could go and do the things with the grandkids, and I was finding myself becoming more sedentary and felt like I didn't know if there was anything that could be geared to me to help me get stronger, and I was always afraid of falling. I fell down just 2 stairs and shattered my ankle and had to have 2 surgeries on it. And after that, even with physical therapy, I never really got the range back in it. And so I would find myself stumbling a lot, catching my foot on rugs, which made me apprehensive and nervous. And so when we would go walking together, I always held on to him for my balance.
I broke my shoulder 25 years ago and had knee surgery when I was a kid playing football. But other than that, I work out 3 times a week, play golf a couple times a week. And I didn't see myself as having balance issues, but when Dan talked about this, his board, I was interested for Priscilla because I really wanted her to get out and exercise.
When Dan mentioned the 60 up, I thought, well, if it would work for me, it would work for anybody, and I was ready to give it a shot. Because I had a hard time picking up my right foot because of the injury, and so it wasn't as easy, I didn't think, for me, but right away it got better, and I wanted to get it better, so I kept doing it.
The first thing you do is you don't just jump on it, you do a tap, foot on, foot off, like that. Just tap the board, and tap the board with your foot. And so you ease into getting on the board.
I was a little nervous at first, but I was kind of desperate because I felt myself getting really old. And I've got all these grandkids. I have to go to soccer games. I have to go to football games. I was finding myself not being able to climb the stairs at the stadium. And I thought, I don't want to live the rest of my life like this. The key thing to the 60 up is having the poles, because knowing those poles are there are going to give you the confidence that you're not going to fall and hurt yourself. And that was the thing for me, because I was a little nervous about it, but the poles were there. And so then I knew that I'd have something to hold on to, and I never felt like I was going to fall.
I mean, I think it's perfectly safe. I don't have any issues getting on that thing and working. I don't feel it's unsafe at all. But I think the poles are helpful for that, for somebody that might have more of a balance issue to be able to reach out and grab something. But
see, I would always grab Tom when we walked and hold on to him, and that would give me the balance. So now I have those poles. And
she's not grabbing my arm anymore on the balance board.
And on the 60 up, now I'm to the point where I don't even want to hold the poles. I'll just put my hands on top, or kind of like that. So I'm going to get to where I don't have to use the poles. Well, when I got on the 60 up, I wanted to do it right, because I felt that was my best chance to get better. And so I really paid attention to that, and I'm a little bit slower at it. Tom's really competitive, but he wants to get it done really quick. And so then we started working out together, and it was really competitive, which was fun. I mean, it wasn't like a workout. We have 2 60 up, which makes we can face each other. Yeah. And then, that way it's more competitive. We have them, in our family room right behind our sofa, where we can have the TV on if we want to. And we walk by them, so we just get on them. maybe for 5 or 10 minutes. It doesn't have to be a long workout, you know, but you just feel so much energized and better after you do it. So I do it a couple of times a day. I think the bands were very intimidating to me, but then it just became easier, and I knew that the functionality was going to be so beneficial to me that I was game to try it, and so I'm getting stronger. So I can see a result. So that's it's better. I think the bands have really helped me because I think I was really losing a lot of my strength in my arms, and so that's really helped. And it's good for your shoulder that you broke your shoulder.
Yeah, that shoulder that I broke it still gives me problems. The curls, we do the curls and the bag lift thing, and yeah, very helpful.
Every day. I mean, it's things that you're going to use every day and that you don't want to lose. Now that I've been doing the 60 up, I feel stronger. I mean, I feel stronger in my arms, not only my legs. And it's easier to pick up the laundry and take it to the laundry room, or to put the bags of groceries into the car and out of the car. I think the 60 up it's not that daunting. You know, when you go and you have to lift something at the gym, or, I mean, I don't want to do that, you know, I'm not going to do that. And so this is something I'll do. And it's fun to do it, and you notice it right away. And I enjoy it, and I can tell you, I'm going to be 73. I've never enjoyed exercise before.
Yeah, well, you can go at your own speed. You know, even though we're working out together, you know, you can do as much or as little as you want. Everything you do is going to be a benefit to you. Every time you get on the board, it's going to benefit you. She wasn't doing physical exercises other than occasional walks. Now she's able to get on that board and balance on the board and step on, step off, step on, step off. And I know that it's working her core and other things that are going to be good for her if she falls down, for either of us. So yeah, I've noticed a big difference in her having an activity to do now, and something she enjoys. The gym wasn't something she looked forward to.
As far as Tom, I think that his balance, even though he thought he had good balance, I think his balance has gotten much better.
Yes, I'm very surprised. When I got on it, I could barely balance on the thing. I kept rocking side to side and side to side, and it just within, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes, I was able to get the balance, and yeah, so it doesn't take long. You know, it might take a long time to go to the gym and push weights to notice anything, but this was almost instant gratification, if you will.
We've been working on the 60 up board for about 3 weeks, and from the very first time you work on it, you feel it, which then inspires you to keep working on it. Right away, I felt my inner thighs, my glutes, my core, and I hadn't felt those in years. I mean, it's amazing how fast it happens. I think before the 60 up, I wasn't anxious to even go walking. And then after, it's like I felt I had a little more balance. I felt a little safer. And I've built on that over the last couple of weeks. And so now I feel like I can go for a walk, and I'm not going to fall down. And I was very insecure about that.
You know, that's the best thing about it for me, because I've been able to do that, and I've tried to encourage Priscilla to go on a walk with me, and she has. But now she'll go with me, and she goes twice a week with her friend across the alley, across the driveway. And but for me, it was for her to get, you know, more active.
Well, I think after the 60 up, I've become a lot more confident. And I've been going with my girlfriends on walks, and I have a goal to go on, the hill. We have this great trail above our house, and so that's my goal. Now, we're getting this group together, we're going walking, and they're just excited for me to take part because I've been, really hesitant, although they've begged me to go with them. And so now I'm going, so it's a lot of fun. We solve a lot of problems on our walks, so.
Mostly husband problems.